Shave Wars, Harry's Plus versus Original Harry's.
15% off. You gotta do it, guys. Flex. Florally.
Dude. Alright, welcome back to Average Guy Tested. Now, last time out, I did a review of the new Harry's Plus. And in that review, I said I would continue to shave with this, and I would pit it in the Shave Wars against all of the other premium cartridge razors out there. I'm going to start today by reviewing it up against Harry's. So this is the original Harry's, and this is the craft handle Harry's, and it's the best Harry's original that you can get. Let's take a look at it. It's premium, that's why it's called craft. And inside this beautiful case, you get this hefty metal, like chrome on one side, like a dark smoked chrome on the other side, with these little rubber non-slippy bits. All right, got good heft to it. It's got the patented Harry's little but you know, it looks sort of like the Gillette Mach 3. If you look here, you've got 5 blades of fun. You have the lube strip up top, rubber guide. There is a small precision trimmer on the back. And it has what I call an organic pivot. Really, the pivot is controlled by these 2 bits of rubber here. It has a very natural, organic feel, so it kind of hugs the face. It's not going to a mechanical point, like it's not on a hinge. It's literally on this rubber bit, and I like that. Now, over the years, I've said Harry's is the closest cartridge razor you're going to get to a DE shave because these blades are plenty sharp. You have lots of exposure to them. There's not a lot of bumper guard, so you can really nick yourself up with a Harry's razor, but I really enjoy it. It's slight, so you can get into the nooks and crannies. It's a great, masterfully crafted razor. But let's take a look at the new Harry's Plus, because lots of you do not like the Harry's experience because it takes a lot of technique compared to like a Gillette or a Schick. Welcome Harry's Plus, which is looking to convert you guys that don't enjoy Harry's because you feel it cuts you up, it's too harsh. So this has similar to the craft handle. It's got a hefty metal handle. This is more of like a brushed metal. You've got a rubber grip on the back in 3 colors. I got the blue here. Right, you got the little Harry's logo. All right, so if you take off the cover, this looks a little bit more like a Gillette or a Schick blade, or cart rather. You've got your lube strip up top, your 5 blades. They look sunken back slightly. You've got you got rubber guide down here, but you got some mirror bumper controls over here. You got a great, in comparison to the craft handle, you've got a great precision trimmer on the back. All right, and the pivot, it's now mechanical. So instead of those rubber bits, there's a pivot point in the middle, if you can see that blue little point, and hinges on the sides. It's got a wedge shape to the cart. Still plenty slight, but a little beefier. But very, very nice. So take a look at the 2 together. All right, so the original Harry seems to be a little bit slighter. But when I shaved with this, you could get up into the nooks and crannies, and it was a controlled, beautiful, no worry shave. So in the Shave Wars series, guys, one side of my face I'm going to shave with the Harry's Craft razor. The other side of the face I'm going to shave with the new Harry's Plus. What am I waiting for? let's get started. But before we do, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be shaving with. I have my favorite artisan soap in the whole world. Guys, it's made by a company called Elysian Soap Shop. And today I'm going to be using their Aurelius wonderful, luxurious soap. Citrusy golden, wonderful smell. Love this. Comes in this beautiful golden capped, premium, aesthetically beautiful can. It's a great product. I'm also going to be using their Aftershave Splash. And I'm telling you, I have a treat for all of you because the folks at Elysian Soap Shop are so nice. For all of my viewers that want to try this soap, hit them up at ElysianSoapShop.com. Pick out your products, and when you're ready to check out, enjoy 15% off with the promo code AVGGUY. Average Guy, AVGGUY gets you 15% off your next order of this great, wonderful, amazing Elysian Soap Shop. Not just this product, the men's shaving products, any of their products, and I'll be featuring them on shaves from now on because they're giving you guys a great deal. So again, AVG Guy in your checkout and enjoy 15% off from Shannon and her team at Elysian Soap Shop. You will not be disappointed. We're also going to be using the Pacific Shaving, my beautiful natural cork FM brush, premium synthetic badger hair brush here, and we're just gonna have a good time. All right, so let's get into it. I'll steam up next, and then we'll get right into the shave. 15%
Off.
All right, guys, so you wanna steam up with near hot water. You know the drill if you've watched my channel. But if you haven't, the best shave you can get is if you jump into the shower, you steam up, you clean up, you open the pores. But if you're in a rush or you just, it's late in the day, or you just don't want to take a shower, please do take a shower. But if you don't want to take a shower, you can steam the pores, open the pores with some near hot water. Not too hot. You don't want a chance burning your wonderful, beautiful skin because you only have one face. Let's get into this beautiful Aurelius from Elysian Soap Shop. Look at that. Now, I love this soap, guys. The product's great. They lather easy. They smell divine. They feel great. And they add a wonderful layer of protection to your face. A little bit more near hot. And I'll go right on the face. And I'll swirl that cream right into the whiskers. I'm running about 3 days of growth. So this will be a nice test for both of these razors. If I want this to be a little bit more soupy or add a little volume, add a little water, add a little agitation, and that makes more foam. So there you go. There you go. And we're going to start with the original Harry's Craft Razor. All right. Again, one of my favorites. Now, over here on the sideburns, I'm going to pick where I want to start and try to be consistent. Kind of angling it here on this part of my ear. Oh, that's nice. Very, very nice. Lots of contact I can feel the blades against my skin. And again, I've gotten used to it and I'm using great technique. So what is great technique? Well, you want to let the device do the work. And what do I mean by that? You don't want to press. You don't want to press, no pressure. Just let the device glide across the skin. You're not digging, you're shaving. Super sharp, super efficient, comfortable. And for that first pass, rip that hair off. Nice and easy. Nice. Okay. First pass with the Harry's Craft Razor in the books. No nicks, no tugs, no irritation. Very, very nice. I took it nice and slow and got great results. All right, let's go with Harry's Plus. I'm gonna go back to that original pull. Put this on the other side and swirl it into the whiskers. Yeah. Very, very nice, guys. Love this soap. Love this artisan soap company. They also make fine fragrances, so you really need to check them out. And by using your code, you'll let them know the average guy sent you. Let's go with that new Harry's Plus. Again, I'm going to start at that same spot on my ear, so my sideburns are good. And I tell you what, this is wonderful. No problems. Plenty efficient, nice and smooth, carefree, worry-free shaving experience. All right, let's come back over. Okay, look at that. Now it seems to me like the Plus is having a little bit more of an issue ripping through this stubble. It's not hindering the shave or the smoothness, but it feels, or at least it sounds like it's working a little harder. So I would say the original Harry's has sharper blades. With that though, lots of folks are saying it rips their face up. And this, as you can see, I've been very aggressive, no problems, no nicks, no tugs, no irritation, no nothing. Great, great pass. Both very, very nice. So now I'm gonna add a little bit more near hot, and I'm gonna feel around, and I'll tell you what, the Harry's Plus side did a better job. Less stubble on the jawline. Let's go with pass number 2. Pass number 2 is going to be a cross grain pass. The soap is just magical, guys. Sort of a musky, citrusy smell. And I've got to get with the folks at Elysian and get a better descriptor for each of their scents to give you a little bit better feel for what you're going to be ordering. All right, so we're going to glide the Harry's Craft against the face. And if you hear all that feedback, that's all that hair I missed. Now I'm a huge Harry's fan, so this razor I love. I have really no faults, but there are folks that just don't like the sharpness of the blades and the exposure. The exposure of those blades. Look how those blades are sitting there poised to, if you make a mistake with your technique. I felt a couple of spots where it grabbed. And again, that's similar to a DE experience. Technique is paramount, important with your double-edged razors. I'm going back to that pull of soap. I'm going to go with my second pass with Harry's Plus. Now I'll tell you, this side of my face is starting to tingle. It means there's a little bit of irritation. And I'll take the Plus and I'll work it against the grain for pass number 2. Nice. I feel much more confident, carefree with the Harry's Plus. Worry-free. So if you're a Gillette person, if you're a Schick person, and you're just doing the economics, and you just didn't like Harry's, you like the economics of Harry's because this is a $12 handle, and I believe you get 2 or 4, it might even be 4 cartridges for $15. You do the math. And when you compare that to a Gillette cartridge, it's a no-brainer if you're looking for a quality cartridge shave that's easy to use, that's mild, smooth. Harry's Plus is your guy, is your product. So for the third and final pass, the one thing I would say from knowledge is that when you're doing against grain pass, especially up here with the original Harry's, gets a little tricky. And I'm going to go ahead and call it and say that for the majority of people out there that are shaving and they want a cartridge razor, the Harry's Plus is going to win this battle. It's smoother, more refined. It's got a great precision trimmer there that we haven't even gotten into yet. Nice pivot, nice design. Economics are there. This is the winner. So I'm going to go with a little bit more near hot, and I'll do my final pass, and we'll get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Final pass for Harry's Plus. Takes on Harry's original and comes home with the win. Will it beat our next challenger? And that's going to be up to you. What cartridge razor would you like to see Harry's Plus pitted up against next? Leave a comment, let me know. I'll give it about a week. I'll tally the votes and I'll make that video. Do you want something from Gillette, Gillette Labs, from Schick, House of Atlas? You pick the cartridge razor you want to see next, and I'll make that happen. All right, last and final pass. We're going to go against the grain. And basically, you're not trying to do too much. Very, very nice, guys. Very nice. Look how quick and easy these strokes are against grain, around the Adam's apple, no problems. In the stubborn chin area, no tugs, no nicks, no pulls, no weepers. Look at that. All right, coming down the home stretch. Now this is the area under the nose. You don't want to try this with your Harry's, your original. Around the tender bits. You don't want to try that with your Harry's original, but your Harry's Plus. Perfect. All right. Both great razors. I love the original Harry's, especially this luxurious craft model. But for my money, for your money, for the majority of the folks out there, Harry's Plus is going to take it. It's going to take it by a hair. All right. Now I'm going to rinse off with cool water, and we'll go with the aftershave.
15% off. You gotta do it, guys.
Now, cool water will close down the pores, calm the skin, get your face ready for the aftershave. Oh, man. One of my viewers told me not to scrape the skin here. Be gentle with my skin. But I've always done it, so it's hard to break a habit. But if you'd like, after the fact, you can pat the skin. Pat it. You can pat it. Pat it. I'm going to check my sideburns here. I think I did a pretty good job, but I'm going to go back to my trimmer here. Edge that up. Maybe just a little too long. Go back over here one more time. And that's that, guys. All right, let's hit up this Elysian Aurelius companion aftershave splash. It's just wonderful. And what I find with the aftershave splash from Elysian, it's a sweeter, a little bit more robust essence of that scent. Because this is what's going to be on you for the day. Ah, yeah. Warm citrus musk. A beautiful scent to end a wonderful shave. And again, people, get over to ElysianSoapShop.com. Put in your code AVGGuy, average guy. I'll put it up here on the screen. AVGGuy gets you 15% off your order. And that, my friends, is a good deal. All right. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank Elysian Soap Shop for giving us this great deal and for making outstanding products. And I want to see you guys next time. Leave a comment. Let me know which cartridge razor should I do next. And I'll see you clowns next time. But in the meantime, you know what to do. Keep pushing play. Now roll the music.
15% off.
Dude.